The idea that scientists have calculated how much exercise we need to offset a day of sitting, which I find amusing because it sounds like if you plug in this formula, it will automatically work for you. And I believe the numbers they're looking at is 30 to 40 minutes of moderate to vigorous, intense physical activity every day is about the right amount to balance out 10 hours of sitting still. Again, it's a bit like the beer one. It's a bit like, of course, if you get up, if you're more mobile, our bodies are made to be mobile. The more you move around, the better it's going to be for your health wise. Maybe there's something to it in the sense of highlighting the fact that, so many of us, for whatever reason, whether it's work, the way we're set up, or, we are sitting down a lot. But it comes back to that idea that you have to, if you want to make sure you get the good health outcomes, you need to get up, you need to move around, you need to keep yourself mobile, etc. I don't know if maybe you feel better if you go out for a 30-minute jog and then sit on the couch for the next 10 hours. I don't know.
And I think that's one of the points that they've also shown is that, okay, you can sit on the couch for 10 hours and do 30 or 40 minutes exercise, and cardiovascularly that might, offset the effects of sitting on the sofa. But sitting on the sofa for 10 hours or at work for 10 hours has other effects that are not cardiovascular. And that 10 hours of being seated is an issue. And what I find most interesting about this, because this is probably, yes, I agree, it's not really the right sort of science. We're living in an age now where 50 years ago, you were still digging trenches by hand. You were still doing everything by hand. We're living in an era now where even if you're standing up at work, you're probably swiping or or something. So I wonder if we shouldn't be just saying, well, look, being sedentary generally is a fact of life because of the technology we've got. What is the way forward? What should we be doing? Should it be more like dietary guidelines, and actually when you get up in the morning, first thing you should do is go for a 10 or 15-minute walk? Are these the sorts of things that, because of the consequence of technology, we are going to be sitting 10 hours a day?
Yeah, just like that Pixar movie, was it Wall-E, I think?
Yeah.
We'll all just be in our big armchairs floating around the place. That could be the next step in human evolution. Who knows?
Well, with technology, I ask you, like, if we're automating everything, what's left for us to do? There's no incentive to get off the couch. So, it is a logical progression. And we should be looking to a future where we are adapting our lives to the fact that we're not going to be moving around as much.
Well, that's a bit of a sobering thought. Or I don't know, like when you think about trying to move huge masses of people to, in their supposed best interest, to go with these health outcomes kind of thing, or health activities, I should say, that's really, really hard. And it's not as if there isn't information around that's being, broadcast to people. You get your ads on TV, whether they're government ads or whatever, that promote healthy living and whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a bit hard. You just can't expect everyone to do that. And then obviously there's going to be a proportion of the population that could have this problem.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, can you really see, I don't know, health experts recommending employers bring back the smoko so people can walk around for 10 minutes every 15 or something?
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe treadmills next to your stand-up desk. Who knows? Gordon Gekko style.
Yeah, exactly.